Today's episode is brought to you by Spizem Mineral Water. Natural mineral water is naturally rich in silica and comes with 60 mg of the mineral in each liter. The addition of silica then helps to stimulate collagen production with every sip you take and contribute to smoother, more youthful looking skin. So, you guys need to grab this mineral water right now before sold out.
Okay, let's go.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome to our channel. So today we talk about and discuss how to managing your finance as a student in Malaysia. So today I will discuss this topic with AMIR. So I hope you guys listen this video carefully, because in the end of the video we will give link for giveaway for this video. So AMIR, how are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm also good. So AMIR, can you tell me a little bit about yourself, or your
Sure.
background and what your previous study before?
Sure. So my name is MOHAMED bin SUKHAIRUL, and I'm 22. Currently, I live in Putrajaya, and currently I am studying software engineering at Unikan MIT. Previously, I studied diploma in electronic engineering at KTM Petani Jaya, and that's all.
Thank you, AMIR, for interesting life story. So
Yeah.
before we go through to ask AMIR another question, I want to explain about what is the cost of living. The cost of living is the amount of money needed to cover basic expenses such as housing, food, tax, and healthcare in a certain place and time. The cost of living is often used to compare how expensive it is to live in one city versus another. The cost of living is tied to wages. Based on my research, basic salary for people in Malaysia is around 1,500. For me, it is very difficult to live in this city when your salary among 1,500 ringgit, because in Kuala Lumpur everything is expensive. Rent house, food, parking, and another else. So for me, 1,500 ringgit is not very affordable to live in Kuala Lumpur. Compare you live in countryside, or you live in Perlis, Kedah, and other city. So AMIR, I think you already know what is cost of living. Can you share your thought about how students in Malaysia managing their financial during their study?
Yeah, sure. First of all, that's a good question from you, Shaki. So I think this topic is very important right now, especially among UniKL student. So basically, how to manage finances as a student. So there are students who get allowance from Mara, from their parents. So we have to take a strategy. We have to take a initiative to make sure that our expenses for for ourselves is sufficient for the months. So first of all, we have to limit our spending so that we can survive uh along the month. And then it's not that we cannot enjoy with our friends, but we have limits. For example, we get around 500 months. So we have to calculate our commitment like cell phone bills, house rent, petrol, and others. So that's all.
Now, I will share to you a few tips on how to manage your money as a student. First, budgeting. List your income and expenses, prioritizing essentials like tuition and rent. This will help you allocate money wisely, ensuring your basic needs are met. Second is saving. Saving for emergencies and future goals is essential. Consider opening a savings account and set aside a portion of your income regularly to build a financial safety net. Third, cut costs. To maximize your budget, look for ways to cut costs. Cooking at home, using student discount, and being mindful of daily spending can help you save more over time. Fourth, financial literacy or financial knowledge. Financial literacy is your key to success. Learn about saving, investing, taxes, and managing debt to make informed financial decisions that will benefit your future. Fifth, just get a job. Balancing part-time work with your studies can provide extra income. It also offers valuable work experience that can enhance your resume and future career prospects. And last, seek help. Remember, if you ever face financial challenges, your university financial aid or counseling services are there to support you. Do not hesitate to reach out when needed. So that's all from me. Thank you.
I'm sorry, Ame, for interrupting you. I just want to add one more tip, which is student can do job during their study, such as a part-time job. So the tip is before deciding how much you need to work, first make a detailed budget as described earlier. Your goal should be to make as much as you need and hopefully a little more to save. But first, you need to know your true need. Remember, your goals in college are for stay focused in education. Cut back on your optional spending so that you don't have to work so many hours that your study are impaired. So, Amir, I have a last question for you. Do
Yeah.
you have any personal experience about managing financial during your study?
Yes. So my experience in managing my financial as a student. So before this, in diploma, I got the JPA scholarship, and I've got allowance like five 5K in a sem. So how I manage it? So for the total of 5,000 ringgit, I I calculate my need, like the commitment. For example, my petrol, my internet, my house rent, so that I I can survive uh on the semester. So after that, if I if I have balance in the total of 5,000, I will calculate and I will make saving which is around 10% or 15% from the total balance so that in emergency I can use that money to survive. And if I don't have money in and my money are insufficient, I have to work part-time. Like during PKP, I have no money, then I have to work part-time at mall, which is the F&B section. Then I work until the next allowance bank into my bank. So that's all. That's my experience in managing my financial as a student.
Thank you, Amir. Very amazing experience, and I am very respectful how you managing it. Last but not least, for the conclusion of this discussion is knowledge about how to manage our financial is so crucial because it can help us to survive during our study, especially in big city. Next, if you learn how to manage your money, you will be less likely to go into debit. Please avoiding credit card and being responsible when taking out loan. And last but not least, money management. Education can help students prepare for real world financial situation such as paying bill, buying a home or investing. So that's all for our discussion. Thank you, Ame, because willing to join my podcast. Wait. Before we end the video, we want to show you video interview among UNICAL students. Stay tuned. Check out.
So Shuk, hi, how are you?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm good.
So I have a question for you.
Yeah, should.
So you are a student, right?
Yeah, I'm a student.
So how you manage your financial as a student in UNICAL?
So right now, my parents fully fund me my daily stuff lah, like eating, and my petrol. That's on my parents give me money for that. So right now, as a student, the best that I can do with my money is, don't spend it on stupid stuff. Like, maybe with the money that I get per week, I just only spend it on food. I don't spend it on other stuff like maybe going to the karaoke or something like that. Maybe the worst thing that I buy is not lah, maybe some ice cream or some desserts or some like tea life. That's the worst lah that I buy. Other than that, I think my financial is kind of okay, and my family's financials are kind of okay. And back to your question is what do I do to I don't spend on stupid stuff, and usually I only eat this. I kept my eating for one day, maybe like 10 ringgit per day. I think that's the most of it.
Okay.
Check
So before that, thank you for listening our episode, and don't forget to click the subscribe button. Check out.
Ow.